My penis surgery. Okay, so basically the other day when I was beating my meat it hurt really bad and then I decided that since it was red I had to go to the urgent care when my mom told me no, so I screamed at her and then I ran to the hospital but naked and they told me that I wasn't allowed, so I ran all the way to Logan's house and on the way there I had to stop to charge my one wheel and stuff, and when I did I ran to his house and asked him for an airsoft gun and he gave me a selection and I told him I want the one that can do the most damage to one's colon. So then I ran all the way back to the hospital where they told me no again, but I beat my dick until it was red, so there was nothing or nowhere else I could go, so I pulled out Logan's Glock and told them to get on the ground and take me to get my pippy checked. When I got it checked they said that I was in critical condition and they had to perform surgery. I didn't know what to say since I was a broke as nigga with no motion. I called my baby mama and told her I needed 10 grams right now and she said fuck you black as nigga, I hate you, I'm not giving you shit. So then I told them I didn't have enough money to perform the surgery. The doctor said that he was gay and if I let him do things to me before the surgery he would do it charge-free. I agreed to his terms, to which he said the surgery would never happen in the first place. He closed the door and did the most horrendous things to me. It had felt as if my dick was split in two. I told my mom but she couldn't possibly care enough. I then ran out of the hospital with half of my red dick in hand to the Golden Gate Bridge. I was ready to jump when I saw the magical dick fairy. He told me that if I got with 5 hookers by the end of the night my dick would be restored and everyone would live happily ever after. I decided to trust the magical dick fairy and I went to the nearest club. At the time it was 4 a.m. and I had nowhere else to look. I had to stop by a canal and search for richest dollar bills and I managed to rack up 17 of them. When I got to the club I realized I was only 11 and they wouldn't let me in. I called up my homie Diggs and he told me that for a fake it I would either have to give him 5 bones or let him beat me red. I explained to him the entire situation and he sent over a id free of charge. He used Amazon's instant delivery and in less than 5 minutes I received the id. I ran inside the strip club looking around for any huzzas willing to do me for less than $3. I ran up on the stage and told everyone my story. It turned out that they all enjoyed my story very much and wanted to hear more of them. I told them I didn't have but I could find ways to make more. There were many investors at the club and they gave me about 10 grams in total for the promise of more stories. I ended up getting laid 69 times that night, but when I woke up my dick was split into 169ths. I was distraught when I saw this, but I realized that I was now making bank, so I went to the nearest hospital and completed my surgery where they sewed it back 169 times. The nurses say it was worse than anything they had ever seen. I told them it wasn't that bad but it was true. It was horrendous. The doctor told me my dick would be useless for the next 6 months, so I decided to become a writer. I now go to strip clubs across the world telling stories and getting laid. Every time I do this my dick splits and splits again and again, but I have enough money for surgery. I have gotten surgery 20 times so far on my infinitesimally small penis. I am now a billionaire and people all over come from all over the world to hear my stories. So to anyone who is nan WPM reading this, just know that a split dick a day can make a millionaire in this day.